It is happening tomorrow. The time that we have been waiting for is here. The time for Chelsea, CFCLDN to prove themselves. The time for Bluecout and clearly Capital to show that they have done a very good business. Because against Manchester City, Chelsea have not won them in how many years now? I think 4 to 5 years now. Chelsea has never won Manchester City. The best result that they have gotten at the back of the UEFA Champions League, we won over them in Portugal. Chelsea has not been able to defeat them. So this is the time for Tolboli, Beda Debali, the whole 4 sporting director, 5 sporting director, I think it's about 6, to show that they have done their job well. The sporting directors are receiving pay rise. But let us see what they are receiving pay rise on top, because the club, they are currently running it down to the ground. Now, this is a preview of the match between Chelsea versus Manchester City, the FA Cup. This match is so important that the result of the match, if it doesn't go Chelsea's way, we are going to end up not playing any European competitions next season. We have so many cards, but we've thrown it all away, and this is the only card left for this season. No Premier League match will be reasonable at any point currently remaining. I think we have just 1 or 2 matches remaining. So this is a must-win match for Chelsea, just as it's a must-win match for Manchester City, because as it stands, Arsenal are having one hand on the trophy, and Manchester City are just playing catch-up. They are playing catch-up currently. Until Arsenal drops a point, Manchester City will not win it. And it doesn't look like Arsenal will drop a point. It doesn't look like it. Their hardest run of form was in April and is behind them. Even the match of West Ham United versus Arsenal was actually against Arsenal. You understand? At the point they almost lost, but one team, they kept fighting until they got that win. Chelsea do not have anything to complain about. We only have Tosin Adarabioyo, who is not going to play that match because of a little hamstring he just picked up in training. Other than that, all our players are back, apart from Jamie Bino-Gittins. Garnacho is back, Pedro is back, and Pedro Neto is back, and all our players, Liverpool suddenly becomes our current best defender, having played just, let me say, 1 match or 1.5 match. He's now seen as one of the most important players in the back line. So this is a must-win for Chelsea. Let me know what you think. But now this is my point here. This Chelsea can fight. Chelsea currently looks like a wounded lion, and you don't know what to expect from them because there are many things is driving them. But so far so good, it is not a motivation from the club. The motivation from the club is not the one driving them. The sporting director, as far as I can check, are still getting their paycheck. Whatsoever the Bluecout and Tolboli, clearly back capitals are doing, I think they are not running away from getting profit anywhere it appears. And clearly we have seen that happen. That has been playing out currently. The recent partnership they had with Rock Nation is still out of looking for money. You understand? So even if it means taking money from the devil, it doesn't stop them currently because they have nothing. The negotiation they're having with Alonso is not without stress. Alonso is the one dishing out the cards. Chelsea and their 5 sporting directors are the one looking for solutions up and down. Now they are holding on to Alonso because of the fan base. If they are able to hold on to Alonso speculation for a while, maybe the pressure from the fans will cool down, and they can now go to maybe Marco Silva. That is what I feel like will happen. But now let's just focus our attention on this match. You understand? Now, Chelsea fans, will be having a protest by 1 p.m. UK time, and they are going to be marching all the way to Wembley. Now, so many people have come and say, why not support the team? Why protest on the day that we have our most important match of the season? Now, what the Bluecout is all about is not for the players to perform badly. What we are just saying is for the players to be able to be given much consideration. The set of players that will be coming in through the door, and even the ones we have, to have a very good manager. Let the club be run properly, because we are currently run by fools, by dollars. So it has nothing to do with maybe the players. It has nothing to do with the players. It has to do with the club management. No matter how many managers you bring to the club, as long as it's Bluecout and clearly Capitals running this club with their 5 sporting directors, nothing good will happen. You understand? I remember that Bible verse, can anything good come out of Israel? You understand? So that is exactly what is happening to Chelsea. Somebody is saying that, but they are the one acting the movie. You understand? So tomorrow's match is a must win for us. We do not have any concerning injury. Our regular starters are back. Of course, they've not played. They might be, match rusty. Yeah, but we know they have been training for this. I do not know how Chelsea can get over the edge. Over the line, rather, not over the edge. I do not know how these Chelsea players can get over the line. But whatsoever the case may be, we know how to play final. We know how to play final. If these guys decide to show up and turn up that match, we might have a very good competition. The match that we played at Manchester City beat us at Stamford Bridge the last game. The first half, Chelsea were on top. Until second half, maybe somebody pulled a call through and said, "What are you doing, Chelsea? What are you doing? You have to lose this match so that Arsenal, the gap will not be much." And that's exactly what I think happened in that match. I'm just saying, just for clarity's sake, I don't know what happened, but I'm just, because when you compare the match that was played in the first half and the match that was played in the second half, it looks like the first half, Manchester United versus Manchester City play, or should I say, okay, no, let me say, the prime club Liverpool and Pep Guardiola's Manchester City play first half. Then the second half, it is Chelsea, it is Manchester City and Wolves. In fact, Wolves would have been better with that performance that Chelsea put up in the second half. So if that is not going to happen, if you have to go by what happened in the first half, only that we didn't even take our chances, we might have success. But so far so good. Only God knows what will happen, because I don't believe we have a player currently who can go over the line other than Joao Pedro, and it will be too big for him to do. It will be too big. You understand? We don't have players who have one chance and that can kill that chance. We do not have. So even if we try, it will get to a position whereby those chances needed to be taken. If it's not taken, there's nothing to expect. Robert Sanchez is now back in goal. James is back. Cowell is back. Cucurella is doing fine. Hato is there. Chalobah is there. We have all these defenders that Callum can pick from. Our midfield are just as good as they are, and they can perform well on a very good day. So I honestly do not know how we are going to do it, but we just need to do it. We just need to do it. On the sporting level, this club is not where it's supposed to be. Normally, we are not scared of finals, but because we don't know what to expect. But it is better that Chelsea wins this match. I don't want to say too much, because actually we have expectation, but we don't have we don't know whose shoulder it is that will be able to carry us. You understand? That's how it is. Let me know what you think. So far so good. All I'm seeing is Manchester City. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. But I turn it by prophecy. It's going to be Chelsea 2, Manchester City 1. Chelsea 2, Manchester City 1. Because at this point, we really need to play our best game. What we played against Liverpool is not our best game. Liverpool were very bad. But we need to play our best game, our A game. Once we can do that, we beat Manchester City. Maybe after all, this is the time to do it. For 5 years, we have not been able to beat Manchester City. So now is the time. 4 years rather, it is time to put an end to that. Let me know what you think. I feel Chelsea should win this one. My spirit is, I'm cancelling what I'm saying, but I believe Chelsea should win. But on the sporting level, on the playing level, Chelsea doesn't stand, a chance to the Manchester City is currently. They do not stand a chance. But I believe it's not impossible, because Chelsea knows how to play final, and I see us strong.